Grand Theft Auto 4 was released in 2008. At the time, it represented one of the most technically ambitious open-world games ever built. The physics simulation, the weight of every vehicle, the way Nico moves through Liberty City. These systems were designed with a level of fidelity that held up remarkably well over time. The PC port, however, has a different story. When the game arrived on PC, it suffered from frame rate instability, many graphical issues, and physics tied to frame timing in ways that break on modern hardware. Rockstar removed the game from digital stores, including Steam, due to its reliance on the Games for Windows Live platform. Once Rockstar decided to bring the game back as the Complete Edition, they also quietly cut certain audio tracks and features that existed in the original versions due to licensing issues. What we are doing in this tutorial is not simply making the game run better. We are restoring it closer to the complete experience it was designed to be. We will use two tools: Grand Theft Auto 4, the improved classic mod pack, which addresses graphical issues, re-implements cut features from the console and episodes from Liberty City ports, and DXVK, which replaces the game's direct 3D rendering pipeline with a Vulkan-based translation layer that significantly stabilizes frame delivery on modern GPUs. By the end of this, you will have a version of GTA 4 that runs correctly, behaves correctly, and includes content that the current PC release has been missing for years. Before we dive in, make sure that you have the game on either Steam or the Rockstar Games launcher. If you haven't already, you can grab your copy directly from the Rockstar Games website or the Steam store page, where it is currently available as part of the Grand Theft Auto 4 Complete Edition, which includes the base game and both episodes from Liberty City. Once the download is complete, head to the Grand Theft Auto 4, the improved classic guide page on Steam, and click the download link. It should redirect you to the Google Drive download page. From there, download the archive and extract its contents to a location you can easily access. Head to Steam and click the gear icon and select Manage, Browse Local Game Files. Copy and paste everything from the extracted folder into the GTA 4 folder. If you own the game on the Rockstar Games launcher, you can locate the game files by clicking the three dots next to the play button, selecting Settings, and then clicking View Installation Folder. This mod aims to systematically bridge the gap between the PC release and the original console versions. Starting with audio, the PC port had a significant portion of its radio soundtrack removed due to licensing. The improved classic restores the complete track list to its original 2008 state. If you are familiar with the console version, you will notice the difference immediately. The mod pack also addresses a large volume of asset errors, shadows, and texture issues across both characters and the environment. Furthermore, there is the matter of frame rate synchronization. GTA 4's gameplay logic was coupled to frame timing in the PC port, which caused physics and collision behavior to break at higher frame rates. The mod corrects this, so the game runs accurately regardless of the output frame rate delivered by the rendering pipeline. One of the most significant limitations of the PC port is its graphics API. GTA 4 was built on DirectX 9, a framework that does not handle modern multi-core processors efficiently. The result is inconsistent frame delivery, not because your hardware lacks the power, but because the API acts as a bottleneck, preventing the game from effectively utilizing your hardware's resources. DXVK resolves this by acting as a translation layer. It intercepts the game's DirectX 9 calls and converts them to Vulkan in real time. Vulkan manages CPU workload distribution far more effectively, which is what produces the frame rate stability you will notice immediately after installation. The installation process is straightforward. Download DXVK from Nexus Mods and extract the contents of the archive directly into your GTA 4 root folder. Inside, locate the file named commandline.txt and open it in any text editor. Locate the "available vidmem" entry, followed by a number. That number needs to reflect the amount of VRAM your GPU has. To find your GPU's VRAM, press the Windows key plus R. Type DXDIAG and hit Enter. Navigate to the Display tab and look for the display memory value. Once you have updated that value, add -high for FPS at the bottom, copy everything, and open Steam. Click the gear icon, then Properties, and paste the contents into the Launch Options field. During your first session with DXVK, there will be a shader compilation phase. The game may stutter or feel unresponsive for the first several minutes of play. This is expected behavior. DXVK is building a shader cache specific to your hardware as you play. Once this process is complete, the performance will stabilize and become buttery smooth. What you have now is GTA 4, running the way it should have run on PC from the beginning. The combination of the improved Classic and DXVK results in a version of the game that is noticeably more polished. Lighting behaves correctly across distance and time of day. The frame rate holds steady without introducing the physics irregularities that made the PC port unreliable on modern hardware. And the radio plays its complete soundtrack as it was originally composed into the experience. Thanks for hanging out and watching today. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing, and let me know in the comments which classic game you want to see fixed next. Until next time, take care.